Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Dokkan is dead. There's nothing going on right now. I guess I should just briefly sort of show this celebration. I don't really know what they were thinking with this part one being completely dead the way it is. I am expecting a lot out of part 2 and potentially a part 3 as well. Because I did mention this before, but this very much resembles the 5-year anniversary, which also had like a dead part 1. I mean, part 2 and 3 did have a lot of content and a legendary summon banner, but there could have been more as well. So I mean, we'll see, right? I have to expect a lot is coming. Now, for sure, there's going to be a legendary summon banner, right? Team Dokkaner did tell us before that it was going to be on the 14th. Now, Team Dokkaner did say that the Dual Dokkan Festival is going to be on the 31st, right? So, you know, give or take a few days. I wouldn't be surprised if we started to get info or leaks soon as to what the Part 2 LR is going to be, which is one reason I decided to do this video now. Another reason is because, again, Dokkan is completely dead. I guess, alright, we're going to take LR Super Vegito and Buhan into the 6th different Super Battle Road stage today. Like, there's just not really too much to do, right? So I need content. So, what better way than to talk about what the Part 2 LR could be? We do know that it is going to go at least to the Super Spirit Bomb, right? From the story event, which is right here. This is confirmation right here. From the French data miners, they did confirm that the Goku in this story event is the character that has the new mechanic. This Goku right here is going to Dokkan Awaken into a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Then that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, when his HP falls below, I believe it was 80%, he reverts back into base. And then if you have a Hercule rotation, he will do the Super Spirit Bomb. Like, that's sort of like the partner special mechanic that they're adding into the game after this, which of course is going to be, you know, very, very cool to see. Now, that's all well and good, right? You know, awesome. But does it mean that the LR is going to be like a counterpart to that? Like, will it be LR Kid Buu? I'd say it's very, very possible. Easily, right? Like, I could easily see Kid Buu being the LR again as like a counter. It's weird that its counterpart is a free-to-play card, but I guess it's possible. Honestly, this art right here is still, both the Vegeta and the Hercule art is still like, well, no, this Vegeta, that's from the LR Vegito Super Attack. Yeah. Okay. So that's where the Vegeta art is from the LR Super Vegito Super Attack. But this Hercule art, I don't know. I mean, I suppose that could be from the partner super attack mechanic. That's where that art is going to be from, or either that or the exchange. Because we know that the Hercule is going to be an exchange Hercule / Fat Buu card, right? So there's a couple of options here. Kid Buu, I would say is probably the most likely to me. It would make the most sense, right? Kid Buu. The Super Spirit Bomb. Now, the thing about this, they're going to release this free-to-play version, you know, this Goku over here. They very easily at the same time could drop a LR version of that, summonable version of that. And it could be, dude, it could be a Super Saiyan Goku, it could be a base Goku, it could be Super Saiyan 3 Goku / Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta exchange card. It could be like a Goku, Hercule, and Vegeta. You know, there's so many possibilities. That's why I didn't specify. I just said the Super Spirit Bomb, because it could be an active skill, transformation card, exchange card, partner super card. Like, they could do literally anything with that. Because it's like a huge moment that takes place across like 4 or 5 episodes or whatever it is. So that would be very cool. Then, currently, I am leaning towards this. I think, like, I would say Kid Buu is still the most likely, but I really think that there's something to this Gotenks and Gohan. Now, if you guys are not aware, currently the title screen, I should actually probably show it. Here, let me reset my game real quick and I'll show this in a second. But I'm not just, like, this isn't just me pulling this out of thin air, right? Here, let's just go to this one right here, okay? And then here, of course, is the title screen. Ultimate Gohan, Gotenks, and Vegito. Now, people will point out, oh, but they just released a Gotenks and an Ultimate Gohan on JP. They did. but they were transforming versions of those characters. It's a base Gotenks and then a teen Gohan that, transforms into Ultimate Gohan. So they very easily could do an exchange Gotenks and Gohan card, which would make sense, because if you guys remember last year, Cell and Gohan were the big dual Dokkan festival. Then they went backwards and did 16, 17, and 18 as an exchange unit LR. If they did the same formula, going backwards and giving us a Gotenks and Gohan exchange card, to me makes sense, right? Now, again, they have done this before, too. So here's a tweet I made on June 29th. This was when, right when we got the Tanabata celebration info. LR Jiren on the 16th is so obvious, it has to be something else, because here's the title screen, right? Which, I mean, this is probably my favorite title screen the game has had, honestly. Very, very impressive. And then, like, it's like all this, like, sort of, like, info is just, like, sort of pointing towards it, right? LR Jiren. And then guess what? It was LR Jiren. it was so freaking obvious. And it was true. LR Jiren is exactly who we got. So, I do kind of like the idea of that Gotenks and Gohan. Because, I mean, there's a reason why they're on the title screen. Like, that's sort of like the trio of characters, Vegito, Gotenks, and Gohan. That's like the pinnacle of what the sort of Z Fighters or Super Warriors, like, their resistance against Majin Buu, right? Those are like the three big guns that they have. So, like, there's a lot of promotional art and stuff like that of, like, Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Vegito, all those types of characters. So it does make sense. And then, of course, another reason I like doing these videos is giving you guys a chance to sort of talk about it. So let's see what we got here. I did say if your answer is other, comment who, and there's a lot of replies to that. Let's just quickly browse through here. Okay, so Vegeta into a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta exchange and a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay. I like that. Okay. So not necessarily like a normal Vegeta, but an Angel Vegeta. Yes, that would be great, because this unit right here that Salvador says, this would be a buff to Vegeta family. This would be a buff to Otherworld Warriors. This would be a buff to Revived Warriors. That would be an outstanding LR. That is neat. Dude, the Vegeta family category has fallen to, like, the depths of despair. They have gotten, like, no help in so long. The Vegeta family category, it needs a dominant summonable LR. And if it's an exchange unit that starts out as Vegeta, then it would be on the Vegeta family category. I would love that. Android 13, he's memeing. Base Angel Goku transforms all the way to Super Saiyan 3. And then a Buu and Babidi. Now, I would expect it's only going to be one new summonable LR. I guess it could, honestly, it could be two. Because they could do one of two things, right? Because last year they gave us 16, 17, and 18, and they gave us the Super Attack revamp for LR Gohan. Now, a lot of people want a Super Attack revamp for LR Majin Vegeta, which could happen, but I would argue that Super Attack animation is not actually that bad, right? The LR Gohan animation, like, it sucked from day one. It wasn't great. Like, that was something that needed to be changed. I don't know that, like, another, like, LR like that, like, actually needs their attacks, like, changed like that, the way Gohan for real did. So, I don't know, two summonable LRs? Another Vegito. I mean, see, people, it's jokes, right? It's all fun and jokes, but, like, we legitimately could still use a better Super Vegito card. We could use a better base Vegito card from the Buu Saga as well. I don't think they're going to drop another base summonable Vegito LR, though. No way. But, I mean, they could do a summonable LR Vegito. Y'all laugh, but they could. They certainly could. Okay, Goku Vegeta exchange into Super Palm. Yeah, that was one of the options, though. Uniqueness of Gotenks and Gohan. Yeah, it would be cool, right? It would be a buff for Hybrid Saiyans, Super Saiyan 3, which would be good, Fusion, right? Ultimate, and, okay, when Gotenks would exchange into Ultimate Gohan would work, well, I mean, he would share, I was thinking of Shocking Speed with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, but, like, none of the other Gogetas have Shocking Speed. Actually, man, Ultimate Gohan on, like, the Fusion team, I do not like the sound of that. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming this LR, like, it will probably be good enough anyway, but still, it's kind of like, I don't know how great that would be. Let's see, new Goten and Trunks LR, well, but in Super Saiyan. Honestly, I feel like that could be a Dokkan Fest. Super Saiyan Trunks and Goten. Like, I do think that could be a Dokkan Fest. Kind of like I think future Android 17 and 18 could also eventually be a Dokkan Fest. I don't think, like, 17 and 18 from the Android saga on their own, I don't think are good enough, like, not really worthy to be a Dokkan Fest exclusive. But I do think them together could be. So maybe like an exchange future 18 into future 17. Because then that would put them on Peppy Gals, which needs help. I mean, that not now, but I'm saying like in the future. Oh, Gotenks with a... okay, Pablo. I like this. Okay, so we got... Here, I can pull up the Buu Saga right here. So we got a Tien for the Buu Saga, right? Now, Tien honestly doesn't really have a role in the Buu Saga. He shows up for 2 seconds, right? This almost sort of should have been a Piccolo. Like, I'm okay with it being Tien. There is no Piccolo from the Buu Saga. Dude, Piccolo is there the whole time. Piccolo has a massive role in the Buu Saga, right? Like, literally from the time where Fat Buu eats Dabura, Piccolo is like one of like the 3 main characters in the series. He has like the most screen time out of anyone besides Buu, basically, from the moment he is revived after Dabura is killed. So, I mean, Piccolo should be a decent card here. I love this idea. So, a Piccolo, right, for the Buu Saga, and then a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, yeah, with a partner super attack with Piccolo, and it would be the volleyball attack. That's a good idea. I do actually really, really like that. I feel like that would be a good summonable LR as well. And again, them implementing the partner mechanic, like not only having a free-to-play version, but also a summonable version. Yeah, we really should look into that. Because last year, you know, the free-to-play version of the new mechanic, the exchange mechanic, was the Goku and Gohan and the Vegeta and Trunks. And then we got the LR 16, 17, and 18. So the summonable LR very, very well could have a partner super attack mechanic. Vegeta that exchanges into Goku. Again, Angel Vegeta is what we need. That would buff Vegeta family, and it would buff Otherworld Warriors. Those teams need it so bad. LR Buhan transform into Kid Buu. Honestly, that's possible, because Buhan... The only Buhan we have, pretty much, is, like... I don't know, he's kind of weak. Like, he's good, but he's just not on the same level as some of the other newer units, right? So, like, having a Buhan that would sort of devolve into Super Buu, then into Buff Buu, then into Kid Buu, could be cool. That definitely could be an interesting unit to see there. Super Spirit Bomb, with an active skill like Blue Kaioken. Okay, but hopefully not really... I'm okay with the way Blue Kaioken Goku is, but I don't... The super heavy restrictions get annoying. Okay. This right here, eventually, yeah, we're probably going to get some nasty end of Dragon Ball Z Goku. Right now, currently, the only one we have, there is one in here. I actually probably should think about rainbowing this guy. I don't think I have him rainbowed. Is this guy right here. From the World Tournament right before the 4-year anniversary. This guy is like currently the only version of this Goku, right? So, I mean, this honestly I think is sort of LR worthy. I think both this Goku and the Goku at the very end of Dragon Ball GT, both of them are sort of LR worthy. So, would not really have a problem at all with this. Such a weird unit. I guess he'd be like, if he just stacked defense on top of what he does, that'd be a little bit better. But yeah, that Goku's an oddity, that's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and head back. Okay. There is going to be... Okay, so we know how there's the new Goku and Vegeta, and it's an update to that Int Vegito Dokkan event. There is going to be one for Gogeta at some point as well. An Angel Goku and Angel Vegeta that fuses into Gogeta. Yes, that's going to happen. Absolutely. Base Vegito that transfer... Okay, another thing is people keep talking about this buff Super Vegito. Remember, buff Super Vegito, that's not something Vegito does. That's just a side effect of Buu going into his body. That's not like a form of Vegito or a character of Vegito or anything like that. That's a side effect of Majin Buu's attack, right? So, like, people wanted that to be a character. Like, that's not gonna be a character. I mean, it's not the same thing, I think, as, like, Candy Vegito. Like, yeah, that's Vegito being turned into candy from Buu's attack. But, like, buff Vegito, he's literally buff because Buu is inside of him, right? I mean, I don't foresee that being a card or anything like that. Ultimate Gohan is... Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. I mean, eventually they gotta put these in the game, right? There's all these, like, goofy fusions. There's ones from Budokai 2. Like, you know, Buu absorbs, like, Vegeta and Cell and Frieza and shit like that. And then, of course, there's the Yamcha and Tien fusion and, you know, Goku and Hercule. And then Goku and Dende. Like, those all gotta be added into the game. Blackbeard. Okay. All right, here, let's go over down to the other part here. Let's see what people are saying. Exchange Goku and Vegeta are confirmed. Is that true? I haven't seen that. Kid Buu or a Vegeta that exchanges with Goku and Hercule would be awesome. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lot of my old videos have been getting recommended lately. All right, let's see. Exchange Gotenks plus Gohan just sounds fun. Yeah, the only thing is, like, with those exchange units, right, categories and stuff can be a bit weird, right? It is good for the game's health overall in the future as they do more of them, right? But, again, a situation where you exchange from Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks into Ultimate Gohan, and then Ultimate Gohan is just there on the fusion team, like, that definitely doesn't work that well. And it for sure would be a Gotenks into Gohan, right? Because Gotenks fights first, runs out of power, then Gohan shows up, right? I feel like Gohan and Gotenks isn't happening. They just put in work on those soon. I just don't see them making another set so soon. I mean, we've had a ton of instances of, like, them, like, okay, so, like, them doing physical Goku Black as a Dokkan Fest and then immediately following up with Rose as literally the next Dokkan Fest. I mean, circumstances were different since the anime was currently going on, but, like, Gotenks and Gohan, yes, that is correct. They did just get love. But, like, Gotenks came out in April. That's 5 months ago already, right? Like, it's not like Gotenks is old now on JP. I don't want to say old, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? And, like, you know, Global has not gotten that Gotenks or that Gohan. So, I mean, they very easily could do that, and then they could still release the Gotenks and Gohan. You know, Gohan is probably next on Global, honestly. Next Dokkan Fest exclusive is probably Gohan. Then after that will be Gotenks and Buu, so we'll see. More villains. I would like to see more villains, for sure. Super Buu that goes to Kid Buu. I mean, I just... We've already got a ton of, like, Super Buu cards, right? So, like, you know, we have, what, 2 Super Buus right here. This guy from the World Tournament's okay. The 50% Super Buu, I mean, this is the LR Buu-Tanks' best friend. Like, we don't want to replace him, for sure. Then we have STR Super Buu, who is definitely a lot better after the Link level update, for sure. But, I mean, he's still fodder, right? This Super Buu is okay. I don't know. I guess we could use a new Super Buu, right? I guess. Yeah, we could. That goes all the way to Kid Buu this time? I mean, it would be... You know what? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm fine with it, yeah. Kid Buu, so he finally gets respect. I mean, yeah. If they do Kid Buu, I imagine he's going to be ridiculous. Spirit Bomb. Okay, a transform every turn Buu would be great, right? So we could go, like, Fat Buu, Skinny Buu, Super Buu. I don't know. Then, like, Buu Gotenks, Buu Piccolo, Buu Ultimate Gohan, Kid Buu. Like, you know, all those turns... It would be very difficult for, like, if you did every, like, if he did every version of Buu, it would be very difficult to see Kid Buu unless you're in, like, the Goku event, but it still would be cool. Last Kid Buu we got was the Int 120% lead. Well, I mean, I guess, well, yeah, that was the last new one, right? But we did technically get the Easy A's. It sucks. AGL Kid Buu came out in such a weird time. Like, if he came out, like, nowadays, like, AGL Kid Buu would be disgustingly good, I'm sure, right? Again, he just kind of came out in, like, a weird time frame. Yeah, see, here's someone mentioning the old Majin Vegeta with new animations. I mean, honestly, I would like just 2 new LRs over a Majin Vegeta revamp. I feel like them just doing a new Majin Vegeta would make more sense to me, because... Like, Majin Vegeta is a money character, right? Like, that's a character they're gonna drop and they're gonna sell like crazy. So, I foresee... I mean, okay, but so is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, though, right? Like, let me point that out, right? Because I'm still waiting on the BoJack movie Gohan. I'm telling y'all right now, BoJack movie Gohan plus BoJack, that's gonna be so hype when he comes out. New mechanic that was found in the files a month ago. Yeah, I would say it's very, very likely that we could see at least, you know, if maybe one or maybe both of 1 or 2 LRs, how many it is, could have that new partner mechanic, which would be cool. Prefer a Buff Buu and a Kid Buu. They could, but dude, that would be such a bummer because this Buff Boo is like one of the best units in the game. He's so good. They made this Buff Boo. I would be so bummed if they made this like the summonable LR because they just made this guy a monster. Like, I think Super Boo, Boohan, Kid Boo himself, Fat Boo, all options I would much rather see them replace over Buff Boo right here. You know, Buff Boo is great. So that would suck. That would suck. A Majin Vegeta slash Goten and Trunks. I haven't heard that before. Yeah. So you could, I mean, okay, there's honestly two ways you could do that. You could do a Super Saiyan Trunks and Goten, because remember, Trunks and Goten, they do sort of, like, knock Boo away, right? And then sort of free Majin Vegeta. So you could do a Trunks and Goten into Majin Vegeta that final explosions, or you could even do a Majin Vegeta into Trunks and Goten that fuse into Gotenks. I feel like that would work as well. I mean, obviously, you know, they become Gotenks, I don't know, 10 episodes later or something like that, but still, it's something that could happen. Yeah, Gotenks plus Gohan would be cool. Another Super Boo vote right here. Another Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Yeah, been a long time, but remember, he is... Oh, I love the... no, that's not Diavolo. Is that a character from Part 7? I actually don't know. I think that must be a character from Part 7. I gotta read that Steel Ball run. Everyone talks about how insane it is, right? I gotta jump on that. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is gonna get his EZA, though. The 120% lead EZA. That's the thing for Gotenks, Kid Buu, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. All those characters are going to be insane. Because you look at how crazy Super 17 is, and like those EZAs are going to be nuts. Majin Vegeta. Broly from Super. Yeah, I mean, eventually we're still... Yeah, dude. We're eventually going to get a full power Broly from... Yeah, don't worry. Trust me. Broly is so popular in Japan. He's such a moneymaker. Don't worry, we're getting tons more Dragon Ball Z Brolys, Dragon Ball Super Brolys. There's a lot more of them coming. Don't you worry about that. Another Buff Boo and a Kid Boo. Oh, yeah, but yeah, again, yeah, Tech Buff Boo is so good. It would suck if he's replaced. And again, Tech Buff Boo is like such an old ass unit too. So it's not like, you know, like, okay, so, like, I was talking about how, like, Boo tanks, right? They drop Boo tanks, but, like, it kind of, like, lowers the hype a little bit for this guy's EZA, which is eventually going to come. But not really, because that Boo tanks is a summonable damn LR, and those Dokkan Fest LRs are on banners, like, once every 6 to 8 months, right? So they could give this guy an EZA, and that's still going to help out 90% of the player base or something like that. So, I mean, it could be a similar thing where they drop a summonable LR of Buff Boo, but guess what? 90% of the player base isn't going to have him for a long time. So that Tech Buff Boo EZA will still be very important. Yeah, and okay, a new like fighting legendary like Goku event type thing. Dude, that has to be so easy for them to make. I don't know why they haven't done it. I mean, they literally, yeah, if they just did one against Boo, right? So like it's Goku through every form. It goes from Fat Boo to Kid Boo, like a legendary Boo event. That, like, people have so much fun out of that. That's, like, the best thing they could do, honestly. Like, right now, that would be such a W. People would be so excited with that. And have mission, like, the Legendary Goku event has missions for all the categories. Introduce the Kid, like, this Kid Buu Legendary Goku event with all these missions day one. Oh, my God. People would be ecstatic about that. Absolutely. JP just got Ultimate Gohan and new Gotenks, so doubt that. I mean, it doesn't... I don't know that matters, though. I really don't think it does. Because it's like... To me, it almost feels like a very similar thing where it's like, we just got Blue Kaioken Goku. They're not going to do Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. And then guess what? They just did it anyway, right? I don't like this logic. Again, just Blue Kaioken Goku. If right before Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta came out, that would be me saying, oh, we just got Kaioken Goku. They're not going to, like, do another Kaioken Goku, but then they did. And then, you know, we got Kefla and UI Goku and Jiren. So, it would not surprise me if it was Gotenks and Gohan. Alright, I feel like we kind of looked at a lot of stuff. Okay, it's not going to be the worst celebration in Dokkan history. It's just, part 1 was just the banners, and that's it. I would my recommendation is to be patient. I know it sucks, but just sort of wait and see what part 2 and potentially what part 3 is going to look like. This is not going to be the worst celebration in Dokkan history after it's done. It's just they backloaded all of the content, which is stupid. It was just a mistake. They made a mistake. We'll see what they do, but obviously it just, they could do better, right? Well, hopefully they will do better. So let me know what you guys think, which one of these ones you would like to see. Of everything said, I think I potentially would be the most excited about a Super Saiyan Angel Vegeta or Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta LR that exchanges into Goku with the Super Spirit Bomb. Just because, to me, that fulfills a need that a lot of categories have. But I would be pretty content with everything here. Ideally, I do want to see 2 new LRs rather than 1. So we'll see. Because I don't really think Majin Vegeta Super Attack revamp is not necessary in my opinion. Give us like a different LR instead. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.